What is going on YouTube? Brad's Garage here, back with another video. And today we're going to be doing a couple little adjustments to the inside of my truck to make it more, so to speak, more livable, more daily drivable, and also a lot better um, for day and night use. Because this is my daily driver while the Mustang is down. And so yeah, we're going to get this all set up. Alright guys, first thing, moving on to the interior here, is these lights here. They're not very bright and they're very dim. Same with the rear passenger lights. So today we're going to change that and get some new LED lights for it. Ignore the mess. Daily drive, bunch of ratchet straps, and but got some new LED lights here. We're going to get installed to the truck. And closing that side door here and hopping in. If you don't, you may or may not see this, but on my keyring I don't have a key fob. So I got two key fobs off of Amazon for $8, and we're gonna program them to the truck too. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that as well. And I know there's a lot of ands in this video, but there's no, look, I could lift it from over here. There's no latch for this, so we're gonna put a new latch on the center console, so then I could actually put this seat up without it just opening like that. So yeah, we're gonna get started with this latch first, and then we're gonna do these lights up here, and then we'll do the keys last. Alright guys, we got this lift up for the center console. It should be just a pretty easy job. It should just be a stick on and stick off. So it goes on like this. This flat part is gonna go in first, and then this other part's gonna slide in. So all you gotta do is slide in and like that, and boom. Doesn't want to open. All you gotta do and close all the way. I do have the brake procedures from when I did the brakes, but it's gonna be a lot nicer because I gotta flip this up, and this back has not fallen down, which is amazing. But yeah, boom, just like this. Doesn't want to fly back, and then you press this button, it lifts up, it closes. This is perfect because I've been meaning to actually do this for a while, and so I finally got this part, and I was like, have to install it on a video because this is a must-have for your truck if it doesn't already have one. Just nice and easy, and it closes really nicely too. It doesn't get loose at all. And so yeah, next step is the interior lights. Alright guys, moving on to the next part of the video is we're going to get this light and change it. So, this tool is a little interior pry tool, and it should just be able to just take it off its clips. Okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to undo that clip. Maybe it's just this. Oh wait, no, it has to do with the entire one. Okay. So, what you do is you pull, grab and pull, and take your trim tool and pop those backs off. So now that we got this cover plate off, we can now take those bulbs out, which are actually really hot. I'll tell you, that was not pleasant. It's pretty warm to the touch. So I don't die in here. We're gonna roll the windows down so a nice cool breeze gets in here. And now, while I let the things cool off, I am going to, I don't know why they're still on though. That's weird. But all we gotta do is just slide this metal out now. Or take the whole thing down with you. I don't know. There we go. So boom, just like that. I'll push back up and in. There we go. So now, that's hot. Take one out and take that other one out. Oh man, that was hot. Now, put that in the center. Now we're gonna get nice little LED lights out here. And if I believe so, I think it's gonna be these tiny ones right here. Don't quote me on it. I'm just thinking it's these little tiny ones just because they're the smallest out of the batch. And they may not be the right ones for what we're looking for. Where might... Yeah, I think it's this one. And the LEDs are right here. So yeah, it comes with 4 of those, so if you have more lights or a bigger cab, yeah, all you do is shove it up and in there for both of these. Boom, just like that, it's on. And boom, nice and bright. I don't know if you can tell the difference during the day, but that is a big difference. All you gotta do is come on, bud. There we go. Nice and bright. You see how much of a difference that is? I should have did one or the other as a comparison, but that is a pretty big difference already. So now we're just gonna do the same thing to the backside. Alrighty, guys, we are back after a short intermission, and if you see this right here, all you gotta do is just stick the pry bar in there and just give it a good old tug. There we go. Got it out, and then we got 3 identical lights. You see, flip the switch, turns on, turns off, and then every time you open the door, that one turns on. So it's gonna be these 3 right here, and we're gonna take those old ones off and put these new ones in. All you gotta do, you just pull it off on each one. You use your pry bar to leverage them out too, just like that. Now that we got the old 3 out, it's in with the all with the old, in with the new. And make sure you face them the right way too, because they're one-sided. And like I said, you face them the wrong way, they're not gonna light. See, in here, it's got some heat, and then it's got those. So when you put them in, make sure the LEDs face nice and low. Then put this third one in. Boom, just like that. And I will say those pretty bright. And the nice thing is that these just click back into place. I will say they're a little loose. So actually, we're gonna take this cover back off, and we're gonna like tighten them in there by bending these clips in, because they're not very tight on these ones. Alright. Alrighty guys, we're back. We'll try this again. I did grab some needle nose pliers here, and I tightened those connections, so let's see if they turn on better now. Yep, yep, and yep. Just like that, and out they're bright. So I'm gonna turn those ones off and close the door. But you can see they're actually working now. So what I did is, you see these little prongs here? I took the needle nose, I pinched them in, and then I put the LED light bulbs right back up and in there. So yeah, that is how you do it. And now we're gonna start with the new key fob. But beforehand, we're gonna turn on the lights. So nice and bright and white instead of that amberish yellow color. And the same with the front over there, nice and bright. I will get a picture of it in the dark. What is up, guys? It is later in the afternoon, evening time. You see, it's a little dark outside, and the moon is out. So, as we know, we did the key fob earlier. Look at that, unlocks, and get ready for spaceship mode. Boom. Look at the inside of the truck. It is nice and bright. Boom. Looks way better, looks way more modern with the white LEDs compared to that warm color. But yeah, now we're gonna switch back to what I was saying earlier. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and program the key now, and I am going to show you guys how to do that as well. Alrighty guys, we are on the interior of the thing, of the car. I got my key fob, I got a new battery in it, and then I also got my secondary key fob for my spare key. So we're going to be doing this process twice. I'm going to show you both ways on to do it. So I'm just going to lock it, and then what you're going to do is you're going to press the unlock button, and then you're going to cycle the key from off to run. And then you got to press one of the keys on here. But you see how the locks fluctuated? I think I accidentally didn't do it. So we'll just lock it, turn the key back to off. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold the unlock button and then cycle the key from off to run 8 times. See how the key fob is locking and unlocking it? All you do is take it off, unlock, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Boom, just like that. Key fob number 1 has been programmed. Now time for number 2. All you gotta do. Alright. It may take a few because like I said, it's a pretty fast process. So unlock button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that, the buttons are responding. Take it out of the mode. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Now, we're going to show you on the outside of the cab. Keys are in the ignition. It is off. Locked. Unlock. Key fob number 1. Key fob number 2. Oh, come on, you're just doing it. Oh, didn't get it in time. Try that again. So, this key fob has been programmed. This one, on the other hand, I guess I didn't do it right. So, go attempt number 4. We're going to press and hold the unlock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Key. This key is now responding. Maybe if we do it in the same thing, maybe they program together. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Okay, guys. We'll go outside one last time. I think you have to program both keys at the same time, so then they both don't cancel each other out. So, lock, unlock, lock, unlock. So, yeah. So, we just learned a very valuable thing. If you have multiple keys that you're trying to relearn, press the unlock till it unlocks the truck. Cycle the key from off to the run without starting the truck 8 times. Once you hear the unlock, lock, unlock, then you could program both keys. What I did is I just pressed this right one first and then the left one. So that's how you get to lock and unlock. So yeah, that's going to be the video today of how to program your keys, turn on some brand new LED interior lights, and also have a handle for your center console. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the post notifications button, and yeah, have a good rest of your day.